Welcome everyone, we are the Grin brothers, and where did we last leave off about our conversation about Pokemon Sun and Moon?
So yeah, the UVs are just like standard creatures in their universe, so it kind of makes sense that there's multiple of them.
Yeah, but then at the end there's technically multiple legendaries. I mean, for each game there's been at least one of each one. There's like 15 different Mewtwo's.
There's something quite interesting about... You don't mind spoilers, do you, at this point? I don't know if you know either.
Well, you already spoiled to me that the one guy I did not want to be champion is champion in that game, so...
Yeah. One kind of interesting things to me is... Solagio and Lunara are...
Pokemon Sun and Moon spoilers, folks. Although I think most
oh, okay, hello! That was a bit extreme, Jesus.
Yeah,
Lunara and Solagio are... Oh, that's cheap.
are...
Hold on, I'm using...
So you got more than one fight.
No, it's something he summoned.
Oh, it's his,
I can't shoot it from where I'm stood.
Ah.
But he's summoned another one. He's going with the summoner approach.
Yeah.
Kind of tempted just to crush land them. Yeah, they're the same family tree.
Oh, they're UBs?
Yes, technically.
Because I know that they evolve from the same Pokemon.
Yeah,
never. Like that I obviously know. Yeah, that's another... Like, quick question, the type null you get, that isn't Gladion's type null, is it?
No.
Okay, but I know the Nebby, though, is... that's Lily's, isn't it?
Lunara or Solagio is, yes.
Yeah, then that just feels wrong to me. Like, I've built too much of an association with it as her Pokemon. That it kind of feels like...
I like the way they...
Like...
Really? I like the way they do it.
Like, to me, that'd feel like if you just took Ash's Pikachu from him.
I would.
But why? It loses to a level 5 Snivy. And then at the next point can somehow take on two pseudo legendaries without much problem.
Exactly.
It's a weird thing.
You never know. It
refuses to evolve, and I've went through Pokemon Yellow with a Pikachu that refused to evolve, and they're not that good. Like, I managed to do some good things with that Pikachu, and he was enjoyable to use in a degree, but... Gosh, was it annoying.
But yeah, no, they do it... They do it in a very interesting way. I kind of like it. It's well done in the story, I feel. Interesting to see how Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun
It'll
work.
be...
Also...
I guess it'll be interesting to see how I feel, given I haven't liked basically anything to do with the story so far.
I have a feeling Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is going to be what the anime uses as inspiration.
I mean...
Because Team Rocket are in it.
Yeah, I like the character of Lily. I like Kukui because he commits suicide in my storyline. Or I'm pretty sure he looks to be.
Oh, Kiwei.
Kiwei, sorry.
Kiwei's the professor.
I just wish he did. Kiwei. I like Kiwei.
I like all the trial captains.
And the others I never really got a feel from, really.
Beyond the Forbidden Valley, I don't care.
All I know is that I've got enough understanding of, say, Lana and some Fossilies to know that the anime doesn't exactly translate.
The anime is so inaccurate, it's kind of wonderful. Oh, there is a fence around it. I thought it was just a door.
Okay, given we're playing Fatal Frame, this is a thing to talk about.
I think selfie mode would be a thing in the next Fatal Frame. You can only kill ghosts if your face is in the frame as well. I
ended up spoiling a Console Wars live stream because I'm subscribed to Console Wars, and the stream had ended long ago. But I don't think they're kind of the best at their streams. That they're.
I do not trust them.
They're entertaining, but they're a little bit stiff with it.
Is it raining? Is this inside? What's going on?
No, you're at the beach.
Oh. Should I Sacred Fire?
You can. Your hand
is it going to rain?
Not at this point, I don't think. I think it rains later when you get to the water, but... But, you know, I like their stuff, even though it's... They don't seem to have nearly as much budget as a lot of the, sort of, say, big YouTubers and such. So... but they do good videos. You know, Nintendo as sort of SNES versus Mega Drive as the basis. You know, which versions of games which released on both, or counterparts to the games, like say Final Fight versus Streets of Rage, stuff like that.
I know who you mean now.
But yeah, they were doing a Halloween live stream, and I only basically came around to watch a bit of it because of the Fatal Frame 2 that they started playing a bit of. Turns out they did have a run feature in the other Fatal Frame games, though not the first one. It's the dodge feature that they only introduced for this one.
Okay. What's this? An oven?
I remember being able to get a fail glance or something here. Check the other side?
I took...
Not that side, check the corner.
The running girls?
No, the corner.
Over here?
Yeah.
Isn't this... Oh! I thought this would be the way to go.
Nah. I think this might be one of the directions Miyu has to go in. Miyu and Ren both go to the sort of right side of all this stuff. Yeah, I think that might be Miyu and Ren stuff.
It's a bit too foggy for my liking.
But
again, why not just come here during the day?
But you think it would be day by the time that...
Oh.
Whoa, hello.
Hello, lads.
But I was watching them play Fatal Frame 2, which it took a long while to realise that the Elgato capture had the brightness turned down. Because the screen was pitch black. But, dear gosh, that game does such a good job of atmosphere. It was creepy. And, you know, they hadn't even counted the first ghost yet.
Huh.
But the atmosphere was really, really good.
That's what horror games are meant to do.
But I ended up jumping out of my chair because I was watching it, and suddenly I felt something stroke against my neck.
It was Zero?
No, it was Vanilla opened up the door and the coats from behind stroked my neck, and I was watching it as just as like the moment when it was like the ghost was just appearing, and I felt like stricken my neck. I'm like, ah!
Yeah, I can understand
That was creepy as heck.
Okay. That doesn't make sense.
But yeah, I definitely do want to play the other games in this series. Because I had such a good time with this one that... I guess you can't get it yet because you've already...
I got one, this chapter.
Yeah. I do remember a different flashback when having fought him elsewhere.
Yeah, I should imagine he does have more than one. I think a selfie mode would be a fun implement.
It'd be a good way to have like a behind-back attack.
No, like have it as a special mode.
I'm kind of curious what they're going to do if they do release a Project 06, which I'm assuming they will, because they seem to make the games regardless of how they sell, and this one was, I think, the second highest selling.
Hello?
Oh, this one creeps me out.
Do I have to fight? Do I have to run? Oh, she's just an old woman. She's not even dead. Is this Dark Souls? She looks like she's from Dark Souls.
A lot of characters you've been saying look like they're from Dark Souls.
No, she looks like the one of the three witches from Dark Souls. I mean, that's because this is the Dark Souls of horror games. Why are you walking towards her?
Because the mirror.
Oh.
It's hypnotic.
You kind of deserve that. Put your leg in between the doors.
Yeah, funny enough, there's actually a comic which joked about that.
Although it hurt like hell.
About how Yuri's struggling to open the door. Yeah, the pillars don't have much luck, really. Yeah, basically you have to hit her as she's doing that.
Jesus, she just like skids across.
Yes! And this allows you to get out of the box. Get out of the box. There we go.
I wanted to shoot her though.
But yeah, that scene
ghost.
always creeped me out. Yeah, she is a ghost. Could you not tell? How many living people do you think are on this mountain?
Well, someone's got to kill themselves.
Yeah, Miyu has an even harder fight against this type of person, though it's a different version.
She really does.
There's two of these.
Wait. Do I just look away?
Yeah.
I didn't even press the dodge button. Bam!
By the way,
Take damage.
oh yeah, the black box is stopping you from getting out.
Yeah.
This
This is a boss fight as well, so...
Yes. Doing a lot better than I did here.
Which is easy.
Also, I guess, you know, some of the creepy atmosphere... The front door's shut. I can't do anything else with the dog's ear.
Ow.
Ouch. It always makes it easier when they do that.
Yeah. It's just a bit...
Well, you know, except for before where you couldn't figure out how to do that you needed to lock on and spin the camera around for them.
BAM!
Hopefully you can defeat her in an area to get a fail glance. I think you can fail glance her. Let's see, something else. You know, the only one that'll be, you know, I'm curious as to how they will actually do a Project Zero game for the Switch, given that this one, the big deal was the fact that, hey, you finally got the camera as a camera.
Yeah. Well, you can technically do that.
You can technically do that with the Nintendo Switch, like sort of like how you could technically play this game in portable mode, or the, you know, the Wii gamepad only mode.
Yeah.
I feel it'll lose a bit of its charm doing it that way, or rather, it'll make it feel like the best way to play it then is in portable mode rather than on TV.
It would be. Yeah, this is fine by me, to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh. No,
Oh.
it's gonna melt.
How dare you?
Oh.
I'm sure you can get flashbacks of her some way, so it must
present.
be Miyu only who gets that.
That's
Oh, you
not
gotta
a
go.
journal.
It's in a box.
We must follow the water pillars. The great pillar is collapsing. The black water will overflow. The black water must be contained before the great pillar...
Why not just get a bunch of buckets,
You know, like a dam.
some flex seal, some flex tape, tape it up. Water design journal. I think you'll find water generally designed the same no matter how you look at it. It's 2H10. Wait. Yeah, that is right. H2O.
Yeah,
no,
it's
wait.
H2O, not 2H.
Yes, 102 oxygen. God, it's been a long time since I've had to do science. I'm sorry. I became a shrine maiden after I survived that flood. Why?
I was half dead when I awoke. Alone amongst the corpses. I could see things that no one else could see. That was my calling.
No, not really.
I purified my body, and when I arrived at the mountain, I was overwhelmed with a canopy of voices.
That's
The
dead
talking
people.
trees, the whispering stones, the weeping
Dead
water.
people.
Echoes of past prayers piled up on top of one another. Time slowed to a crawl, and I could see each individual
This has nothing to
raindrop
do
that
with the
fell.
design of water.
The veins on every leaf stood out vividly. Images of death flashed in front. I was told I would need more training. Wanted to flee as soon as I arrived by... The blow lens allows you to do twice the normal damage output to targets.
Isn't that...
No, crush is a single shot devastating blow. This allows you to... Basically, I think it's a temporary attack boost. I never saw much point in using it, personally.
Oh, it's armor down. It's an armor down.
Oh, okay. But yeah, you know, I do feel, you know, I would be disappointed that I wouldn't, you know, I feel that the best way to play it would then be off of the TV, because obviously the TV will have better visuals for it. But again, you know, I'd happily take more Project Zero games if they're, you know, as enjoyable as this one is. I do kind of want there to be a Project Zero collection first, though. That way, I can actually experience
I'm gonna
not only
upgrade
the
my
older
Project
games,
again.
but in particular, I'd love it if Project Zero 4 got released outside of Japan, because it never did, and it's a real shame that. I feel Nintendo got half ownership of the Project Zero series, but I feel they should have done a better job promoting it.
Oh, I'm hurt. I'll just use one.
I mean,
for
in this
now.
case, Nintendo of America screwed people over with it, but
A tad.
then again, the NOA Treehouse has been screwing over any, niche game. Okay, that's nice to know.
Buckets. just a bunch of buckets.
15 minutes in, want to end the episode?
Sure. Why not?
Cheerio, everyone!
Bye.